Hi, and welcome to Live with Connie. Today, my guest star is the fabulous Ursula with OMGrannySquare. And we also have a fur baby guest star, Sophie again. Sophie's been pretty much wanting to be on me 24/7 since she's been back. And like whenever like even Frank will try to hold her to give me a break, and she comes running back to me most of the time. So, how are you doing today, Ursula?
My day is fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You hear me fine,
Oh,
or
because I can hardly hear you. So let me just see if I can change that. Okay. You're
okay?
asking how my day was? My day was fine. It's incredibly hot here. It was 105 Fahrenheit. So very hot in the middle of summer for us. So struggling, looking for a cool place to park.
Yeah, and here, well, in Louisiana, it don't get as cold as like the northern states, but it's 60 degrees here today. Can you hear me now, Ursula?
Hardly. What if I just jump off and jump on again? Can I
That's
do that?
fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
so sorry. Let me jump off and jump on again, and then I heard you find the first few sentences, and then suddenly it just disappeared. So let me just jump off and jump back on. Okay,
And
see
can
you guys
every
in a minute. In a minute.
okay? Can everyone else hear me fine? I just want to make sure that there's not an issue with my audio. But let's see. We have Roberta that joined us and Trudy. How are y'all ladies doing? And what are y'all currently working on? And Trudy says it's still very hot. And Samantha had stopped in earlier, but she has to work today when the live starts, but she's going to be watching the replay. Okay, Trudy says she hears me fine. Okay, then it's probably on Ursula's end. Because I had emailed her the StreamYard link and also messaged her on Facebook Messenger. And she don't normally, use Messenger because it's like it makes her have to like reinstall it. So she was for some reason she didn't see my email initially, and she had to use the one via Messenger, so that may be part of the issue. So what about now? You hear me?
Happiness, happiness. I
So
can
all
hear you
good now.
clearly. Yes,
Okay, it must have been because you used the link that I sent on Messenger.
yes. So what I did was I quickly emailed that email you sent me to my phone, and now it worked like wonderful.
Yeah, good, good, good. Because I was asking everyone if they could hear me fine because I wanted to make sure that the issue wasn't
Yes.
on my end. And let's see, Mary's here. And how are you doing today, Mary? And what are you working on? She just came out of the ads, and she says she hears me fine. And Trudy says she's near Ursula.
Yes, she is. 15 minutes only.
That's close. Have y'all met yet?
Yes.
Y'all have met? Oh, that's so awesome.
Yes. Absolutely. It was great. She was coming out again, but her son had COVID, I think. So she couldn't come and so on. Yeah.
Yeah. Co- co-
Otherwise, great.
COVID's been hitting hard. Well, at least for a while there, it seemed like pretty much everybody was getting it. And I don't know, I haven't been hearing as many people saying lately that they've gotten it. So hopefully it's calmed down. But yeah, COVID is nothing nice.
Lovely cold drink in my cup. Don't know what is in your cup.
I got water. So what have you
I've
been
got a little
working
bit of
on?
Sprite.
What
I've
have
got
you
a
been
little bit of Sprite. Sorry, Connie.
what have you been working on, lady? Lately, Ursula?
I am stash busting like crazy. So let me just try and pour some of this ice into my drink without making a big mess. Then I'm done. Then I can show you. I am stash busting, and it doesn't look like it. It's coming out so nice that it looks like I've planned it, but it wasn't planned. All I'm doing is I am taking this drawer with scrap. And you can see the drawer is now going more empty and empty. Okay, so it's okay. For those in the chat and Connie as well, it's 20 to 8 p.m. my time. And I'm exhausted, so I might run out of English, which means my English is not proper. So this is why this drawer is now more empty and empty instead of, I don't know what the proper English word is. But this is, to me, so lovely to be stash busting and creating something beautiful out of something that would otherwise be thrown away. So I showed it today in my live, so let me show you. This is the top where I'm busy now, like that.
Oh, that's so pretty, Ursula.
It's so colorful.
And you do such beautiful work, Ursula. I always love your ponchos.
I'm so happy, not heavy. Yes, I am heavy, but I'm happy too. And then what I'm also doing is, this is what I call a magic ball, because it's full of magic knots. You know, you do the magic knot between little scraps, and I weigh them, you know, that it feels like a 100-gram ball for free because it's made out of scraps. And I've started, because I said to myself, I will do another blanket this year because I did my blanket last year in moss stitch. And since then I have fallen in love. So there, with moss stitch. So this is the scrap blanket from a ball like this that is just scraps. And what I like is it looks like the granny square, because the colors dip into, let me just take it like this, they dip into each other, you know, so it looks like a mini granny square. I love that dipping effect. So beautiful. Loving it. It will definitely get a border. There's no ends to work in. No ends. Because everything is with a magic knot. There you go. So there, no ends. Love no ends. Unless you're doing mosaic and you're putting a border around. That's it, Connie. That's what I'm busy with at the moment.
Awesome. And let's see, Melanie.
Oh no! My sound is gone again. What the heck is happening?
Let's see, we have Melanie and Vicky and Sandy.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Let me just put the audio on. Oh no, I can't see what is the problem.
Okay. It looks like Ursula is having some issues, so hopefully she'll be back soon. So let's see. Melanie, Vicky, and Sandy joined us. How are y'all ladies doing? And what are y'all working on? And Mary's just finishing lunch. Okay, Ursula's back.
What the heck am I doing wrong? I must be doing something wrong. I just don't know what.
And then initially my guest star today was supposed to be Alyssa with Queen Bee Crochet and Knits. I think that's her channel.
Oh yes, yeah. I know Queen Bee.
Yeah. Queen Bee Crochet and Knits. And
yes,
unfortunately her daughter ended up in the hospital. I don't know any details or anything, but she did ask to keep her daughter in her prayers. So if y'all can pray for her
Oh
daughter,
yes,
that would be amazing. And I'm hoping everything's okay. You know, I
yes.
don't, like I said, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So fortunately, Ursula said that she could come live with me today.
Anytime I can help you, Connie, I'll be here, my dear. We have a huge time difference between Connie and myself. For those of you who don't know, I think Connie is about, what time is it by you?
It's 11:46 a.m.
What? You're 8 hours behind me. Mine is 7:47. 8 hours behind me. So that's a huge difference. But if I can make it, I'll be here.
Because I knew that I was like, what is this usually when Ursula can catch my live? So I'm like, you know, let me ask her. And because like initially I didn't think I was gonna have anybody with me this morning. Well, today. I say this morning, but it's not really morning anymore.
Well, if it's not noon, it's morning. It's not noon, it's morning.
And then my other cat, Allie, was trying to keep me from going live. She was on the back of the computer and like I wasn't even really close to her, and she's like hissing and growling at me like big time. So I was scared of her. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be able to get her down. So Frank has this like rabbit stick that he has. So I kind of try to get her to move. I was trying to like touch her with it. And even I'm like not even that close to her. I mean, you should have seen how she was attacking it. I'm like, and imagine that would have been my hand if I would have tried to touch her.
What kind of stick is that? What stick do you call it?
A grabby stick. It's like you
Oh.
can pick things up off the ground with it.
Oh
like,
my
so
goodness. Yes. I know exactly what kind you mean.
And you know, I was just trying to like, you know, poke her enough to get her to move. And I wasn't even touching her that much with the stick. Yeah, that
you weren't even mean.
No.
Hello, Ursula.
And
yes,
she was just like, I mean, vicious. I'm like,
she's in a bad mood.
Ever since she came back. Allie's territorial and she's jealous. Poor baby.
Oh my.
And let's see. Trudy says my grandson had, and my son was in contact with him. I just wanted to keep you safe. And
thank you. I so appreciate that.
And also, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Oh, yes. My husband and I met today, 27 years ago.
Aw. It's Love Day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Today is Cindy with Pups and Crochet's birthday. So make sure y'all try to go over to her channel and leave her a comment or something wishing her happy birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a love baby. That's what I was telling her. So she was born on Valentine's Day.
I'm sharing you out quickly.
Okay, awesome. Trudy says, I tried to type in Dana's line, but couldn't find the English words. And
you
Mary,
couldn't find English words.
Yeah. And Mary is saying that your blankets are beautiful, Ursula.
Oh, thank you, my sweetheart.
Trudy
says, I shared you out to the Facebook group. Shared you out to the Facebook group.
And Trudy saying that it doesn't look like Sophie's store while she was gone, but she has lost weight, and you don't see it as much because she has fluff to her, and so the fluff kind of hides it. But I do like,
especially the winter coat, isn't it? She's having a winter coat now.
But I do find, like, you know, she does feel like she's put back on at least a little weight since she's been back home. So she don't feel as light and she don't feel as bony. But
Oh,
yeah,
right.
she kind of hides it. But like whenever I picked her up the first time, I was like, "Oh, you're so light." And normally
Yes.
I'm like, "Oh, you're so heavy."
Yeah, you can feel it on the little body like that. If there's 500 grams or 300 grams difference, you can feel it. It's like a baby.
She's been eating. Huh, you've been eating a lot, huh?
Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And let's see. Yes, Melanie, this is Sophie. She's back home after 2 months, no telling what she was doing. Sophie went wild, probably.
Oh, yes. I remember now that Sophie was the one who disappeared.
Yeah, she snuck out.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
What happened? Well, she has snuck out a couple of other times, but this last time, like our screen door sometimes pops open, even though you have it closed, and like especially Frank tends to keep the front door itself open. So she runs to the screen door and kind of jumped on it hard, and it popped open, and she was like, "Bye."
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah,
but she came back. So that's great.
I had given up on her coming back because I think it was over 2 months. And it was like no sight of her. And the funny thing is Frank was out on one of his deliveries and he thought he saw her. Okay. Well, you gotta stay still. You always want to move everywhere. But
Hello,
he thought he saw her. Like
okay.
Basically on like the back road that connects our street. Okay. She's giving me a hard time. She wants to jump up here, but it's like she doesn't seem to want me to hold her.
She wants, it's on her terms. She wants to sit there.
And the thing is that like she'll start hitting like the keyboard and stuff or knocking things over, and it's like, no, cat, no. But anyway, so like Frank thought he saw her, but he wasn't sure if it was her because he saw a cat playing in a yard. Then when he got home, he thought he saw her in our yard, but he called out to her and she ran under the house.
Wow.
Yeah. What's wrong? Oh, she's getting mad. Y'all heard her. But anyway, so so he comes inside, he tells me, I go calling out to her, outside the front and the side door, nothing.
Yes.
About 5 minutes later, I hear a meow coming towards around the door. And I'm thinking it sounded like Sophie's meow, but I didn't want to get my hopes up. And Allie was like on the other side of the house. So I knew it wasn't her, but I was like, it could be one of the stray cats that hang out outside. I open the door, there's Sophie.
Yay! Wow. Wow. I'm Melanie.
Look. You know what? I don't know what you want. I don't know. She's growling. I don't know what she wants.
Let her just sit. She just wants to sit. Let her just sit on her terms.
What's that all about? What's going on?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Hopefully she's okay now. Because it's like Kat trying to put her down. She don't want that. But she don't seem to want me to hold her either, so I don't know. But she does seem to be calming down. Kat has something else.
You just sit quietly as you can with this distraction and just keep it. Fake it till you make it.
She is distracting though. But it's not like she really gave me a choice. She's been wanting to be on me a lot lately. Huh. Okay, Melanie's saying she's working on another sock. Awesome.
Oh, lovely. Is that knitted or crocheted, Melanie?
Yeah. For knitting, I'm working on a pair of socks too right now. For crochet, I'm working on a bod shawl.
Oh, wow. Lovely.
Her cat hair is getting to me. Roberta says 2 of my daughters got COVID pneumonia. They had been home for the holidays, but hubby and I never got anything. We were lucky. Hopefully they've recuperated because I know Frank had COVID pneumonia and he was in the hospital 6 days. So,
wow.
Yeah, COVID's nothing nice. And let's see, we have Melissa that joined us, Maribel, Crystal, Jennifer. Let's see.
I'm so glad everybody's here. What is on your hook and what is in your cup? Tell us, what are you working on? Oh, Connie, yeah. I don't know if you, I was sharing today that have you heard of Skillshare?
It sounds familiar.
You know, you've got Domestika. That's also one kind of program that you see on Facebook advertised. And Domestika, you pay per course that you might be interested in. But on Skillshare, you sort of pay a fee, and then you have access to all their courses. You go in and you sort of type, and they had a special under $3. I think it was $274 US dollars for a year. So I thought, okay, well, that's a really good price. And I went into that on the weekend. I've been doing other courses on there, and I went in there and I was doing courses on organization and minimalism. And I'm so excited because I shared today in my life that, you know, minimalism, people think you hear minimalism, you think, oh no, I'm not throwing everything out and starting over. And I'm not having a house decor that is creamy, beigey, boring. And you know, when you watch a few of these videos, then and on Netflix, there was 2 documentaries on minimalism. And it was so interesting because it's actually when you listen to everything, it is sort of telling you minimalism is tailor-made. It's different for everybody else, number one. And number 2, it gets you excited about life again, about, you know, and I mean, we all want to be excited about life. We go through the motions and we get tired and depressed and whatever. So it helps you to get to that point again where you're excited about something. So I'm really excited about it. So implementing. I did start at least 10 years ago now. But for me, for instance, it is a process. For some people, it's overnight. They do it overnight, you know, like cold turkey. Not for me. It's a process. So, but that's very interesting. And I'm really happy I watched it. And we should always be, I said to my daughter, it doesn't matter what age you are, you should always be trying to renew your mind, learn something new, do something new. Oh, that's me. Gotta stay young or try.
Yep. And Melissa says she's taking a break from housework. Awesome.
Oh, yes, Melissa. Good choice.
Everyone's telling each other hello. Jennifer says Sophie misses you. Yeah, I think she's making up for lost time. And okay, Melanie says her socks are knitted.
Ah, fantastic. You know what? With your little kitty cat, Sophie, you don't know what, if she could tell you what trauma or whatever adventures she's been through the last 2 months, you'd be sitting there listening, riveted for the next week. So that's the thing. She can't tell you.
I wish she could tell me.
Yes.
I want to know where she's been and why she took so long to get back home.
You must put some spyware on her. Next time she disappears, you can see where she is and you can see what she sees. You need to see what she sees.
Mary saying, I'm working on Spring's pineapple on the boardwalk shawl and that knit ear warmer. I'm thinking about frogging it though. Aw.
Hello, Geraldine. I do frogging. I do frogging too. I just do it. If I have made something, crochet or knitted, and I don't wear it, I do not just get rid of it. I frog it and make something new because I absolutely love yarn. And I love repurposing. So before I throw it away or whatever, I will frog.
Hi, Geraldine. How are you today? And what are you working on?
Is our matriarch. Did you know that Geraldine is about, I think, 83?
Ooh.
She's our matriarch.
And Chris also joined us. Hi, Chris. How are you doing today?
Hello.
And what are you working on? And Crystal says, I am working on a throw blanket from my aunt. Got 20 more rows left and a border. Then I am finished. Awesome.
Yay! Woo! Victory! Victory!
Okay. Let's see. Jennifer says she's knitting a test knit sock. Awesome.
I think she said today it was her first time. So, woo, new test waters for you.
And Geraldine says a new, I guess she means mosaic. And she says she's 84.
84!
She can be our Betty White.
I tell you. Yes, Geraldine, you could be our Betty White. But I'm so proud of Geraldine because at the age of 84, to be so into technology that you could just join live streams, she's cool. I think that's so cool.
Awesome.
Geraldine, you're my role model there. Absolutely.
And there's a few things I want to let everybody know. Some of y'all may already know these things because I have announced these things before, but I am going to start doing a live on Thursday morning starting this week at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm going to call it Coffee with Connie. And
that's a good name.
Thank you.
I wish my name was Connie.
But the days that, like, if I have no one scheduled, then I'll open the panel or I'll try to get guest stars to come up with me. But the thing is, my Thursday lives, I will be using Restream instead of StreamYard because I don't have my regular lives take up basically pretty much all of my StreamYard hours, and I don't want to pay for more hours.
Okay.
So on Thursday,
nice.
I'll use Restream. So if y'all want to, come live with me or jump up on the panel, if I have the panel open, then
lovely.
You'll need Restream. And it's basically the same as setting up a StreamYard account. It's like setting up an email account. I send you a link, you click on it, and then I think you gotta click on something else. Like something that says like enter StreamYard or something. I mean enter broadcast or something like that. But yeah.
Tell me what time is it in Central Standard? How does it Central Standard differ from Eastern Time? Is it later?
Oh, I always get that confused.
Okay, so if it is now, it is what time by you?
It's 12:05 p.m. I know
and
it's
your
an
Central
hour
Standard
difference.
Time. So what is it now later in Eastern Time, or is it earlier? So it's just gone noon by you.
Frank says it's later Eastern Time.
Eastern Time is 1 p.m. Yes, because there's okay, blonde me, because there is 8 hours between you and me, and 7 between me and Eastern. So you're going, okay, give me the time again. There we go. Thank you, Chris. Eastern is later. So, okay, give the time again. Last time, Connie. Sorry for asking again. What time on a Thursday?
At 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
9 a.m. So 9 a.m. plus 8 is 17. That's 5 p.m. my time.
And that would be 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Okay. 10 a.m. Eastern.
I get time zones confused. Normally I'll Google
okay, but that is 5 p.m. for me. That is 9 a.m. plus 8 hours is 1700. So that's 5 p.m. for me. Okay, that's a good time. I'll be able to. That's not too late for me.
Awesome. But yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that live, and if you're interested in coming live with me on the Thursday live, just let me know. But like I said, you will need Restream.
Yes.
Then, oh yeah, before I forget this Sunday, the 5 Yarnaholics will be going live at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's going to be
this Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday. Okay, Sunday, 5 p. What? 5 p.m.
At 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Ooh, what's wrong with me? 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. 3 p.m. is 15. 15 plus 8. Goodness me, what's 15 plus 8? 23, 11 p.m. for me.
It's going to be over at Stephanie with Life and Stitches this month. So it's going to be over there. Then there's another one for you, Ursula. On February 27th, which is my birthday, I will be doing a live birthday bash.
Oh, lovely.
Central Standard Time. Well, it's the same as the other one. I did 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay.
Yeah, so I hope everyone can join in for that live. And if anyone wants to make prize donations, let me know. Send me an email.
Oh, lovely.
And speaking of prize donations, that leads me into telling y'all about a perk I'm doing for those that donate to my channel, where basically it started February 1st and it's going to end the last day of March. April 1st, I will pick the winner. And
on April Fool's Day,
you get entries for a prize based on donating to my channel. And
lovely.
The ways that you can get entries. Now she went down. Oops. I'll let her jump right back up. Sorry about that.
If it's not me, it's the cat, hey? If it's not your guest falling off the panel, it's the cat. Then it's up and it's down. Today it's on a wave. We're on the sea.
But anyway, the way you get entries is you could either make a donation via super chat or super sticker in a live, or you could do
so you're talking about it's like a super chat prize, eh? Because Veronica's done that, and we are so familiar with that. That is great stuff. I love that.
Yes, and really, I got the idea from Melissa.
Yes. Oh, well, I mean, anybody can come up with it. I'm just used to it in Veronica's life. So super chat prizes is great stuff. It helps you with shipping. It just makes so much sense. Helps you with the shipping, helps you with the prizes, and we gain. Hey, so is it for a donation of any amount?
Yes. Which I'm going
to that's fantastic. So every donation is an entry. Oh, lovely. I like it. I like it.
But there are a few
So-
other ways to get entries, which I'm about to get into. So you can either do super chats, super stickers, or you can do PayPal, or buy me a
From
coffee.
when? From when? From when is that? From tonight? From now?
It started February 1st and it ends March 31st.
Ah, lovely.
And yeah, I'm doing a 2-month period of time, and I'll pick the winner on April 1st. So
Okay, I love that.
each time you make a donation via one of those 3 methods, you get an entry for each donation. You know, so if you make, like, say you make a donation of $1 every week, you know, you'll get an entry for each one, you know. The other way is if you're a member of my channel, which Ursula is, so she gets an entry for that. Or if you become a member of my
an extra entry. You mean an extra entry? Because if you're a member and you donate, so because you're a member, you've already got an entry. You donate, you've got a second entry. Yay!
But for if you're a member, you just get 1 entry for being a member.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, if the member donates, then they get an entry for the donation too.
Exactly.
Like I've done now.
Which I'm about to do my super chat video after I go over the rest of this. And the last way you can get an entry is donating a prize to my birthday bash, which gets you 1
I'll
entry.
Be doing that. I'll be doing that.
But yeah, that's the ways that you can get entered.
Oh.
And let's see. Thank you so much, Ursula, for your super chat. And it's biscuit time. Let me get to my video.
Hi, everyone. This is the biscuit. Thank you for sending Connie a super chat.
And again, Ursula, thank you for super chat.
I love that. That's so cool.
Everyone loves biscuit in my super chat video.
Hello, Miguel.
Yeah.
Miguel is with us. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Laura. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all working on? But yeah, everyone always loves seeing Frank.
Yes, it's lovely. One of these days he must come and sit next to you. Sorry?
He pops in here and there. And there was one time that I tried getting him to come live with me. But like my area, it's small. Like I'm like real close to the camera. So it's kind of like it's hard for him to really fit in on the camera shot. And another thing too is he has a bad back. So usually after about 15 minutes, he's ready to get up because he tends to have to lean more to be in the camera shot.
That sounds like my husband. He's got to move. It's his tailbone. So he's got to move. Miguel says, hello, everyone. I'm still unwell but listening. Miguel, I'm putting you on my prayer list. I just keep you on my prayer list, man, so that we can pray for you.
Yes, Miguel, I hope you get better soon.
Oh, yes.
See, eventually I'd like to be able to start doing my filming in the spare bedroom. But like we gotta get that. We
like
gotta
a dedicated area. Ooh, lovely.
We gotta get that all organized and then move an air conditioner in that room.
Now you see, now that happens if you watch these videos that I've been telling you about on this weekend, like minimalizing and organizing. It's so exciting because the excitement with which they share it is contagious, and you're like, oh, yes, because they don't just say, get rid of this, they say, when last have you been excited about something? What makes you excited about life, etc.? And we all want to be more excited about life. Jeannie! Butterfly Creeps Crochet with Jeannie.
Hey, Jeannie, and hey, Regina. How are y'all doing today, and what are y'all working on? But yeah,
I showed my scrap blanket, guys.
and the thing that really takes up room in the spare room is my bicycle.
What? Oh, yes. You know, I haven't cycled in years. I had a spinner. But then a friend of ours got Guillain-Barré syndrome. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but that is where your immune system actually attacks the body itself. And in earlier years, people would die from it because the problem was diagnosing it. And every hour that you diagnose it later, it's months of therapy that's added, you know. So this friend of ours was diagnosed quickly, and, you know, so anyway, when he was recovering, I said to him, you can have my spinner. And he has used it, and he makes really good use. And he was from not being able to move at all to now back at work and walking. You can see he walks not like he used to, but he's walking on his own. He's coming up the stairs. When he comes up the stairs, he says to me, hey, Ursula, can you see I'm walking without help now? And I'm like so proud of him, and he's back at work. That's a praise report.
See, I used to ride my bike a lot, but like the last couple of years I haven't, because I don't know, like in my area, now people are suspicious of anybody that walks down the road, rides a bike down the road. It's like really bad. And it's just like, and then when the last times I rode my bike, like I ride it on the back road, but there were a lot of speeding cars, and then to make things worse, and this is a wide street, because initially I thought it was 2 lanes, and I always wondered why Frank would drive down the middle of the street. And he's like, it's one way. He's like, it's just one lane. And I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, so there was plenty of room. There was no reason for this car to do this, but like went right on the side of me to scare me. And it was just
But they do that. You know what? My husband used to cycle, and he actually stopped road cycling and took up mountain biking because a few of our friends, I think 3, were killed in trucks that drove by them too close, sucked them in. Taxis, and I mean a minibus taxi that would just hit and run. And when the third person that happened to, I said, nope, you are worth more alive than dead. Off that bike. He decided, oh no, this is too risky. So he went on to do mountain biking. Hello, Margaret, and hello, Granny D. Happy to see you.
Hi, Granny D and Margaret and Jen. How are y'all doing today? And Jeannie, thank you so much for becoming a member of my channel. I really appreciate that. And I'm thinking I probably need to do a video for those that become members, you know, like to thank them, like the super chat video.
Yes, and for all those that came in new, Connie is doing a super chat, like we know over at V's, what is called a super chat prize. So for any amount, any donation.
Yeah. Like basically if you make a donation via super chat, super sticker, PayPal, or buying me a coffee, you get an entry for each time you make a donation via one of those methods. You can also get an entry if you're either already a member of my channel or you become a member of my channel. And then the last way is donating a prize to my birthday bash that I'm going to be doing on February 27th. But like channel memberships and the birthday bash prize donation, those just get one entry for, you know, memberships get one, prize donations get one.
So I got one because I'm a member. I got a second one because I made a donation. And I'm going to have a third one because I'm going to donate a prize. And I've just made another donation, so I better get a fourth entry. So that's the way to go.
Generous. Thank you so much, Ursula. So that means I'm going to have to play the super chat video again.
You better. We want to see him.
It's biscuit time.
Hi everyone, this is the Biscuit. Thank you for sending Connie a super chat.
Thank you again, Ursula.
What made you like aliens so much? I'm intrigued.
It started off with I started watching Kendall Ray on YouTube. And she would have videos to do with aliens. And and I always have kind of believed that aliens do exist. Because certain things, how do you explain? And the fact that why wouldn't there be life form on other planets of some form, So
Jeannie. Yes. Sorry. Yes. So
it just kind of started where I got kind of more intrigued. And when I started going live, one time I started asking questions about aliens, and we just got all into the subject of aliens.
I remember I've attended some of your live streams where you guys really discussed it, and I just see it in your knitting and in your crochet, so I was just intrigued to ask. So there you go.
And the thing was that initially it just started off as a question on my channel. And we just really got into it. And then I started asking other stuff to do with aliens, and I don't know, it just kind of became
snowballed.
But yeah, I see
you better play Biscuit again because Jeannie's done too. Woohoo, Jeannie!
I'm just about to. Thank you so much, Jeannie, for the 2 super chats. And it's Biscuit time again. Hold up. Getting to the video.
Hi everyone, this is the Biscuit. Thank you for sending Connie a super chat.
Thank you so much.
I imagine I would never get my husband to do that. He is so shy. So he would be like, no ways am I going to be talking on anything.
Thank you so much, Jeannie, again for the super chats. But yeah, well, the thing was that I've always loved Froggy's super chat video. And, I kind of...
yes.
Initially, I was thinking that I wanted something like that, and it was I was everyone loves Frank, so I was let me put him in the super chat video, and then of course the aliens, because aliens are kind of become my thing.
Synonymous with Connie.
And the thing is, the drawings of the aliens, the first one is done by Lisa with Coping with Yorn's daughter Hannah, and the second one with the big skein of yarn in front, that one was done by Teensy Kismet. She drew that.
Jeannie, my husband neither. She says, me neither, Ursula. Mine doesn't even like to take pictures. My husband doesn't like to be in a picture. I have to ask him to smile. Please smile more. I want to see the teeth. Don't look like you're angry. So, don't glare at the camera. So you're blessed with Frank. Sorry, Connie.
And another thing I do want to point out, and this is for channel members, I am going to be doing a pattern giveaway once a month.
Oh, lovely.
I will be doing doing that. I think, well, is it just for level, it's just for level 2 membership, I think. Yeah. Level 2 and level 3. But then level 3 you get my patterns for free on level 3.
All right.
Yeah. So it's just level
Jen
2
says,
that gets entered
Jen
for
says she hates having a picture taken, but Jen, my mom doesn't like her picture taken too. But now the problem we have is she's 73. The last picture I have of her is 40. So I'm like, your next generation is not going to have a picture to see what Oma looked like. So please, get over yourself. As long as you've got a friendly smile on, that's it. That is it. But it's difficult to change someone's mind, hey? To open it up so that they're like, it's okay. I can smile at a picture. Because, she'll look at a picture 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and she'll say, oh, I thought that was a bad picture. I actually look good there. And I'm like, yeah, you're not going to look better in 10 years' time. So now's the time to have a good picture taken. So,
that's kind of like when you're younger. And at the time, like you're a teenager and stuff, you think you're overweight. And then like when you're older,
yes.
you look at pictures when you were younger and you're like, what was I thinking? I
was hot, man. What? If I look like that now, I'll be painting the town red. So, I said to my daughter, don't make the same mistake as me. Don't walk around thinking, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not enough. I'm not enough for this. I'm not enough for that. I'm not enough. No, 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 no. So.
And that's one thing I wish, like, children would learn this, like, at an early age, that they are enough and, like, their
but I think media plays a role. Don't you think social media plays a role? Because they portray what the perfect person should be like, etc. So, yeah.
Yep, that's a sad thing. Roberta says both daughters are doing good. Their doctors treated them at home. The hospitals were over full. So
that's good.
Frank was in the hospital. They had him on oxygen. They had him doing breathing treatments. They had him on I'm trying to remember how you say the medicine. I always have trouble remembering Risperdal.
Risperdal. Yeah, well, I know Risperdal is how we say it. You can say it.
That's it. That medicine for COVID. Remdesivir. Frank saying in the background.
He should come closer because we can't hear him.
And I'm probably not quite saying it completely wrong.
Don't worry, because I don't even know what it is. So you trying to say it is already much better. Sarah says, social media plays a huge role. Yes, say it. Frank,
it's Remdesivir.
Remdesivir, yes, okay. Remdesivir.
It's made to pull all the pneumonia out of your lungs and flush it out of your system.
Wow. Okay. Remdesivir. Remdesivir. I'll have to say that many times. Remdesivir. 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 Sarah says she agrees social media plays a huge role. But like this weekend when I did that skill share, I did one on consumerism, and they were saying in the 60s and 70s, the saying, getting where you compare yourself with the Joneses, it was because that the people of the same social level were living next to each other. So everybody had the same amount of money and you keep up with each other. We had the same furniture. But now with social media, we are comparing ourselves vertically. So now you want your hair to look like Jennifer Aniston. You want your house to look like Kim Kardashian's. So it's crazy how people buy. So, yeah.
And it is true because, you look at pictures and you think someone else's life is perfect. And that's not always true. They're only showing you what they want to show you. And like, and this story sticks to my mind. Whenever I used to work at the doctor's office, and this was before I met Frank, and one of my
So this
coworkers,
goes way back.
one of my coworkers, you know, I used to think her and her husband, had like the perfect relationship. I mean, they just seemed so, and I was always like, oh, I wish I could find someone like that,
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, something happened where he was texting other females. And evidently, it wasn't the first time he did it either, which hints, that things weren't so perfect. And well, they ended up, splitting up, getting divorced. But like some stuff that, like, she started saying, you started finding out the other stuff that wasn't good and, wasn't perfect in their relationship. So you can't, really tell.
Judge a book by its cover. No, don't. Yes, you can't, eh? Granny D got her yarn from South Africa today. Woo! Woo, woo. Granny D, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you.
Let's see, Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And Chris is saying maybe I can get some hooks for the wall and hang the bike. Yeah, I need to figure something out because, like, I would put it like
you need to yarn bomb that bike and use it as a background. That's what you need to do.
Because,
it doesn't need. It must hang. It's better. It lasts better if it hangs. Sorry, Connie.
Yes.
But I also had a bike that wasn't used, and it does last longer if it hangs. It's not supposed to stand on the tires.
Yeah, because I think one of my tires is low in air because it looks like it's gotten flat. So I'm like, I don't know if filling it up with air would work, or if I would have to replace the tire, the inner
right.
tube.
Vicky, hello, Vicky Rains. How are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, Sanita. Oh, thank you for everybody coming in. And for those coming in, Connie has a super chat prize. So anybody that makes a donation of any prize, any donation of any size, and if you're a member of her channel, you get an entry. And if you donate a prize to her birthday bash, you get an entry. I've got 3 entries already. And I made another donation. 4 entries for me. Yay. Do you want it? Do you want it? Go get it.
You cracking me up, Ursula.
No, I'm sorry, but if you invite me to your live stream, I can't just sit here. I mean, sorry. So if I get invited back, then I know it wasn't too bad. So I have to apologize because sometimes I feel like, oh, wait, this is Connie's live. I forgot. She's not on my live. I'm on her live.
I've had you on once before, and I've tried, I think, at times to get you to come on.
If I can make it, I'll be here, sweetheart. If I can make it. Upsell it. Ursula, says Sarah. Yes, upsell it. Yes. After everybody heard, I've been watching videos on minimization. Minimizing. Oh, what is that word now? Minimization. The word is gone now. See, I must write it down. Yes, but we need to say it because people come and go in the live stream, and then Connie announces in the beginning, but people don't know. They come into the live and like, yay, we are doing a super chat prize. And who doesn't want to get in on a small donation? Who doesn't like to receive yarn for a small donation? Goodness me, that's like Christmas. I once received, I think it was last month, the 12th of January, 3 parcels on one day. It felt like Christmas in January.
Yeah, Geraldine, usually like I click on a comment as I read it, and then I don't, I wait until I get to the next comment that I read, and then I put that up there. So that's why sometimes comments are left up longer and stuff. It's because we start talking and
It depends how many interruptions she gets before she gets to read the comment.
let's see. Everyone's telling each other hello. Jeannie says, I live in South Louisiana, surrounded by all the swamps. And you know what's funny? When I lived in Homa, I was really surrounded by all the swamps, big time.
Does that mean there's alligators or crocodiles? I'm never sure what. I think alligators.
Mm-hmm.
What is the difference between the two? To me, they're both the same.
I think the same thing because I've always kind of wondered that. It's like, are they really the same thing?
To me, it's the same thing.
Frank says they have different snouts.
Oh, well, really? You know?
To me, they do. They look basically the same.
I wasn't looking at the snouts. I was looking at the teeth, and that looks the same.
And they basically do the same thing.
Yeah, stay away from the sharp end, the business end.
If you ever experience like an alligator or crocodile like trying to go after you, like run in a zigzag motion. Because they'll try to follow you, and them having to turn will mess them up. That slows them down a lot. So you can.
Is that the voice of experience talking?
No, I've heard this. Like whenever.
Wow.
When I was stationed in Florida, in Orlando, that's what they would
I'm going to remember that. I hope I never have to remember that. But I'm going to remember that. I'll be looking for the closest tree anyway.
But yeah. Alligators in the water. Let's see. Everyone's talking about pictures. Not liking taking pictures. That is
I tell you, I have videos and videos and videos of my kids until about that I was always behind the camera. So it's videos of my husband and the two kids. So now that I've got a channel, I'm the one in front of the camera, which is actually a nice change for my children because, you know, your YouTube channel becomes your legacy. People miss you after you're gone. They can watch your channel. I remember people that I would discover on YouTube and I would binge watch on their channel, watch every video from the beginning. It'll take a whole weekend, but that is fun. I love that.
And by the way, thank you for playing my playlist while I was sick.
We do that. Woo!
And let's see, Sharon's here. How are you doing today, Sharon? And what are you working on? Let's see. So you haven't started doing videos, have you, Jen? And let's see. Okay. Now I'm seeing, because I knew like I had greeted Vicky earlier in the live, and then you greeted her like not that long ago, and I kind of confused. But how you doing, Vicky? How are you doing today? And what are you working
I missed it. So I just said hello when I saw her come in. So no worries. Rather say hello twice, than miss it.
She said she had no sound, so she missed the first part of my live.
Oh.
And let's see. Sunita's here. Hi, Sunita. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? I'm going to check real quick if anyone else joined us. Amanda also joined us. Same questions. And, oh, I'm noticing I got another super chat. And you know what's funny? Is that, like, you know how normally it'll show at the top of your chat? Hers didn't show. I didn't notice it
Granny
until
D.
I was scrolling down.
Granny
But
D did a super chat, yes.
Yes, thank you
So
so
that-
much, Granny.
And she
for the
said she's
super
going to
chat.
join your channel too, so yay!
Thank you. Okay, y'all know what time it is. It's biscuit time.
Hi everyone, this is the Biscuit. Thank you for sending Connie a super chat.
And Granny D, thank you again for the super chat.
Ah, fantastic.
And let's see. I'm checking to see if anyone else joined us real quick. Okay. I think I got everyone. If I missed anyone,
Joined us. Oh, you mean came into the chat? Yes.
Yeah.
I think Vicky
if
came
I
for the
missed-
second time. So where I was saying hello and you're like, what? I already greeted her. So sorry.
If I did miss anyone, I do apologize.
I would just put a lot of emojis, anyone that was missed, so we can clearly see you.
Because
Alien emojis.
I do not intentionally not greet somebody. If
Oh,
I don't greet
yes.
you, it's I either totally overlooked your comment by accident, and like sometimes the chat jumps on you too. So that's another thing.
It does. It does. It's like trampoline.
Yeah, I remember that as a kid. The trampolines doing flips on them. And Sarah says, working on another caplet pattern, intermediate this time. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, and another thing I want to bring up to everybody too. I'm trying to help my YouTube bestie, Crystal the Yorny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady, get to her 1K and get her 4,000 watch hours. She's getting pretty close now. I think she needs about 125 more subscribers.
Woo, only.
And I think it's around 500 watch hours she needs. So if y'all not already subscribed to her, please go subscribe to her. And those that are content creators, if y'all could possibly help shout her out, share like some of her videos on your community tab, stuff like that. That would be awesome sauce.
Just say her channel name again.
What's that?
Just say her channel name again.
Crystal the Yorny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady.
She's one of your moderators, isn't it? So if she drops her link, I can just check and everybody can check.
Yes. But yeah, want to get her monetized.
Oh, fantastic. It's always lovely to support someone. It's just, we all needed the support when we were there. So,
yeah,
31 thumbs up. Yay! Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up.
Yes, thank y'all for the thumbs up. And Sanita says she never judges anyone or compares herself to anyone. And that is really good because, it really isn't good to compare yourself to others because, everyone's different and, do you be happy with you, At least that's my advice.
Definitely. Let me see. Okay, there. I've opened her in a new. I am not subscribed to Crystal. Crystal, I thought I was subscribed to you just as well that I checked. So I'm number 879.
Woohoo! Yep, even
Love it.
Jeannie said, we are all the same. We are all the same, and no one is better than anyone else, and that's exactly true. It's like, be there to try to help support others,
Oh, yes.
don't bring others down, bring them up. Up.
Like today, I also said in my live stream, your crowd will find you. Oh my goodness, my English. That is why I feel that helps if you feel anybody, not you, anybody feels, oh, that person is doing so well, I'm not doing so well. Just wait. Your crowd will find you and they will love you. Just like we know when we follow other people, we love certain people more than we love others because they're just not something that we can relate to. So your people will find you. Just hang in there. 34 thumbs up. Whoop. Thank you. Thank you. I'm bringing all my household accounts. Let me skip and go and switch account and go and press that thumbs up.
Let's see. Isla's here. Hi, Isla. How are you today?
Isla.
And what are you working on? And let's see. Granny D loves the hearts behind me. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, I love it. It's gorgeous.
I was looking for a background, and at first I was going towards the snowy backgrounds. And then I'm like, hold up, it's Valentine's Day. I need a Valentine's background.
Listen, I was saying today, this is blue. I need something red for Christmas and Valentine's. I better get crocheting. Crochet something because Valentine and Christmas fall in our hottest months. So I better crochet something with cotton, a red cotton, to wear on those days. I can't be sitting with blue on Valentine's Day. It spoils the mood. So, no.
And let's see, Mary wants to know how long you've been on YouTube and doing lives, Ursula.
I started in November of 2020. Yes, 2020. Because, and I never did I ever think I would do live streams because it wasn't part of my plan. I wanted to do one vlog a month and or a podcast. I never know what's the difference between a vlog and a podcast. And I wanted to do a crochet tutorial every Tuesday. That was it. That was my plan. But then I was attending Yarn Geek Ginger's live streams daily. And it stopped. And I had serious withdrawal. Oh my head. After 1 week, I thought, it feels like someone died. I just can't get over this. So that pushed me to do my first live stream. I tell you. So, and I enjoyed it so much. It's, when you're not feeling well, even sometimes we need to go live so that other people come to our live stream and they are lifted up because we have some giggles and laughs and just a good time. But sometimes we need them, So I thoroughly enjoy it.
I thought you were around longer than that because if you
I've been around longer, but I've not been around longer on YouTube.
Because I know I started like pretty much the very end of December of 2020.
My channel started 20th of August 2020.
Okay.
But my plan was not live streaming. The only live stream I ever attended was Krista, the Secret Yarnery. So I didn't want to do that and have the comments run like that. To me, I just sit there and listen. But then when I started attending Yarn Geeks lives, and it's an intimate group, you've got your 50, 60 people, and you get to know them every day. You meet at the same time. So it's like this group that we have here, 23 precious people in the house, and we chat, we get to know each other better. Yes, now that, I miss that so much. I tell you, serious withdrawal, however stupid that sounds, I had serious withdrawal after 7 days. I said, wasn't the plan. I'm going to dare. Afraid. I'll do it afraid. Courage is always late. It's always late.
And that's
so
one
you
thing
can't wait for courage.
That's one thing I like about lives is because you get to know everyone better.
Yes. Yes. I love that.
Okay. Another difference with crocodiles and alligators is one is freshwater and one is saltwater.
Oh.
I'm still like,
well, we don't have in salt water, I can tell you, because we have in, for instance, the Serengeti, and in Africa, it would have to be fresh water because it's in the rivers. So what do we have? Which one is salt water? Crocodiles is the one in fresh water and one in salt water. So what do we have? Alligators? Do we have alligators? I thought we had crocodiles. But anyway, so we must have the one with the fresh water because they are in our rivers, not in our ocean. Not in the ocean.
I'm just like, you see either one run in a zigzag motion. Run, Connie, run!
No. I tell you what. When we went to drop my daughter, or fetch my daughter last weekend. Was it last weekend? She's only been home for a week, and she left this morning with Oma for 10 days again. But we were sitting in the car, and I was saying to my husband, he was sitting in the front, I was sitting in the back, chatting away with my daughter. And at a moment where there was silence, which was not few, I said to him, you know what? I'm so glad I'm in this car because this is the closest I like to get to nature. In an air-conditioned car. I do not want to get out here and encounter anything wild. So, no. I'm a city girl.
Sharon says she's making a doll for donations. Nice.
Is that for your prize? That's what she means, isn't it? Doesn't she mean that as one of your prizes? Is that what you mean, Sharon? I'm making a doll for donations. For a donation to her birthday bash as a prize or to donate to someone. Clarity. Ooh, clear up for us. Clear it up for me because I'd like to know.
And I'm seeing Granny D just became a member. Thank you so much, Granny D. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Granny D. You rock. You rock.
Vicky says she's taking the day off. Enjoy your day.
She's got it cleared off. Shoebox donations. Okay, I get it. I've heard of the shoebox donations, Sharon. I've heard of that. Oh, that must be so pretty. Oh, Vicky, you must enjoy your day off. Oh, and a Monday of all the days to have off. That's the right day to have off. A lovely long weekend.
And Amanda is working on working up the blanket yarn that she had in Panels and Frog now that I can crochet. I'm doing that with it. And let's see. Okay, Vicky says, I need a lot more than that to get my community tab. Yeah,
you will get there.
Vicky's trying to get the community tab. So go subscribe to her if y'all can to help her get one. And
I think another thing one can donate, I'm talking about me from here, from South Africa, if I'm far away, because shipping is expensive, as an Amazon gift card, and it doesn't have to be a lot, because once someone gives you a voucher for Amazon, it goes to your account and it lies there. And I mean, then, someone else, you win something from someone else, and that's how it goes. It just builds up. It's just like in PayPal. It builds up. You want to buy some hand-dyed yarn, you buy it with your PayPal, or if it's an Amazon gift card, then it pays for shipping. Every little bit pays for shipping.
Yeah, and even in the even US to US, shipping costs.
It kills. It doesn't just cost. It kills. Alyssa, Queen Bee is in that chat.
Because
How are you
Chip-
doing, my sweetheart? We hope that everything is well with you.
Yes. How is your daughter doing, Alyssa?
Understanding. Queen Bee, understanding.
And what are you currently working on?
I'm the Princess Bee today, not the Queen Bee. Or the Queen Bee ambassador.
And I do want to bring up those that oh, Sophie's back. Hold up a second. Oh, my stuff is falling. Sorry, y'all. It's Sophie again. But those that do want to make donations to my birthday bash, send me an email at justanotherstitch2020@gmail.com.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And another thing too, like I need to know if it's US only or if you're if you're shipping internationally. And also I would appreciate it if those that donate a prize, if y'all can take a picture of it, of the prize. You know, like gift cards you can't take a picture of, but like
well, I've done it before, you know, you just take a screenshot of Amazon gift card. It's everywhere. All you have to put in is picture of Amazon gift card, and there is everywhere.
And what I like to do is on whenever I do the live, you know, I pull up the picture so people can see what the prize looks like. And also probably 2 to 3 days before the live birthday bash, I plan to make a video showing pictures of all the prizes and also thanking all of them that donate. And I will put your channel link in the description box of that video and try to encourage people to go check y'all out. You're back, huh? But let's see, where was I? I lost my place in the chat. Let's see.
Vicky Rains, her cat came back. Yes. She was telling us how Sophie came back. Vicky's asking if your cat came back.
Yep, my baby's back.
And Queen Bee was saying that we're having to switch her to a different hospital right now. So I'm just waiting. Okay, yes. She's being switched to a different hospital. That's quite serious. So we just pray.
Yeah.
Queen Bee, we just pray for your daughter.
Yeah.
Everything goes well.
Y'all are in our prayers.
Yes.
Yeah. Be like, I like to make biscuits.
That's a beautiful cat. She's beautiful.
Yeah. But yeah, I had given up on her coming back. But she finally did. I know, and poor Allie, she was getting spoiled to being, you know, the only cat, and she prefers it like that. But Allie's taking it really hard. Poor baby.
Yes. Oh, I've got another cold drink because my drinks are hot already.
And you can tell she's jealous because, like, you know, I try to pat her and stuff, and she'll start growling and hissing at me. And she does it to me more than she does it to Frank.
Well, now.
She's jealous of giving her attention.
You know what? I've explained once to my daughter. I said to her, you know, when someone is jealous, you know what a bad feeling it is for that person to be jealous. Because, you know, I mean, my daughter was in a situation in the class. Now, obviously, she wrote her last year at school was 2019, just before COVID. And so it was, I think it was 2018 or 2019. I was telling her because my daughter's quite good in art, and she went to study art. And then someone asked her to stop drawing because they didn't like the fact that she got picked for things because she was good in art. Now I said to her, I tried to explain to her, this child feels very unhappy because she doesn't get picked. So you must have empathy with her, because it's not a nice feeling to be jealous of someone. It's in your heart. You must be so unhappy. So, you know, we pray for that one, that they feel better, that something happens to them that makes them feel better about themselves, whatever. So if you can help in any way, you help. But oh well, I mean, how serious do I now sound? You know, but it's just, I think it's true. It's not a good feeling. That's why people who are jealous are mean. You know, because it's hurting people hurt people. So it's really, yeah, it's not a nice feeling.
And the thing with
Okay, let me leave it there. Let's be cheerful. Let's not talk about that.
And without one thing that why I think she's the way she is, and she tends to be so fragile, is her mama cat abandoned her when she was little.
Oh,
We got
yes.
her at like 3 weeks old and had to bottle feed her.
Oh
And
my
like,
goodness.
and like cats, you know, that experience that they do tend to be more territorial. So
And more clingy, maybe. Because I've also had the cat that we have now. Is also, you know, my cats, when I had more than one cat, each had their zone in the house. They did not socialize. This is my territory. And the one would go and sit here, and then 2 meters away, the other one would sit in the passage. This
And
one
that's how
doesn't come past the bathroom door. This one doesn't come past my daughter's bedroom door. And they just sit there, like staring each other down. I'm watching you. You don't come closer. I'm like,
and that's the thing. Like Allie, like typically, like she'll start to calm down, you know, after a while. But if Sophie gets close to her proximity, she don't like it. And
her
she'll start.
territory. Yeah, in her territory.
And the thing is, the issue is Allie, because Sophie's a love bug. But Sophie knows, for the most part, not to go that close to Allie. But she could just be like passing by, like say Allie's on the arm of the chair or on me in the chair in the living room. Sophie passes on the floor, and Allie will start hissing. And it's just
Like, watch out. You better watch out. I've got my eyes on you. Oh my goodness. Wow.
And it's like, the sad thing is, you hope after so long that they would become friends, but it's not happening.
Mine did not. I don't want to squash your hope, but mine did not. They they respected each other's territory, absolutely respected each other, but did not socialize. Not that I wanted them to socialize, I just wanted them, all they had to understand is, while you're under my roof, there will be peace. There will be no fighting under my roof. So.
But yeah, I mean, I know Allie will never be all lovey-dovey to Sophie.
Yeah, okay. But if she's lovey-dovey to you and Frank, that's all that takes. That matters.
Okay, Sharon says she's doing shoebox donations, and I should have realized that too, because Sharon does the shoebox donations.
Yes, I know they do that here by us as well, and that's actually such a great idea. You know, I think it's a great idea. So fantastic.
Okay.
So how was your weekend? What did you do the whole weekend? How did you spend your weekend?
Well, Friday, me and Sophie spent a lot of the day together.
Oh, absolutely. If only she could talk and tell you of her adventures.
And I did get a good bit of crocheting done. I finished my beanie that I was working on, and I'll be showing that tomorrow on my Crochet Tuesday video. And I started a bod shawl, and I'm a good ways on it. So it shouldn't take me too much longer to finish that shawl. I
You call
figure
it a box shawl? Did you say box shawl?
a bod shawl, Bagaudet pattern.
Oh, Bagaudet shawl. Sorry,
Yeah.
my ears.
And I'll be showing, the progress on it on my video tomorrow too. But I figure not tomorrow's video, but I figure the next Crochet Tuesday video, I should have it finished for that video.
Oh, lovely.
And it's funny because I took a break from my peppermint blanket, and I was like, okay, I'll do a couple and then I'll go back to it. But I thought like it would take me longer to do these projects. I'm like, I may do a couple of more projects before going back to the blanket. But I spent a lot of time crocheting this weekend, and then I discovered on Roku that they have like where I can watch like they have like live TV that's free off of Roku, and like one of the channels plays some Lifetime movies. I was like, because we had satellite TV, but we cut back and we got rid of it. So
Yes.
and lately I've been having a harder time finding stuff to watch on TV. So I was happy to discover that.
We had DSTV, which is, do you have DSTV, which is, well, I think it's digital satellite TV, which is basically satellite TV. And all your channels, you can get the full bouquet or whatever you choose. And we just canceled it because I said to my husband, it's nearly in our currency, South African rands, it's now gone up to nearly 1,000 ZAR a month. And to pay that for television that nobody watches is just too much. So Netflix replaced it because Netflix in our currency is 199. So compared to 1,000, from 1,000 down to 199, that is so worth it. So, and YouTube. So that works for us.
And really, eventually we do want to get Netflix again. But we were paying with cable and, well, I say cable, but it was satellite TV and internet.
I think you call it cable. Hey, you call it cable and we call it DSTV, which is it stands for digital satellite television. So that's, if you say satellite, that's our DSTV. Yes.
Yeah, and it was one of those things where it's like we were paying $120 a month between TV and internet. So we did away with, the TV, and then we switched to from AT&T internet to Charter internet. And and the internet port is cheaper. And on top of that, it uploads like way faster to YouTube. Because usually my videos with AT&T would take most of the time between an hour and a half to 3 hours based on how long it was. Where now like a 20-minute video is usually uploaded in about 15, 20 minutes tops.
Wow.
Big difference.
But now the other thing that I also watch a lot is, I said Skillshare, because you can do courses there. Everything is included in that annual price. You just type in a topic. It's like YouTube. You just type in a topic and it will show all the courses it has. And you can sort of create a bookmark them, create a list, playlist, just like you do in YouTube. And it's fantastic. Then in Domestika, you can pick your courses, which one you want, but you pay per course. I usually wait till the course price drops really low, like 80% discount. Then I would watch it. And it does. And then the price goes up again. So when I see the price of a course that I'm interested in goes down to where I want it to be, then I buy it. And they let you keep it sort of forever, in your library. So it's like Ravelry that has a library of your patterns that you've bought. So between that and Netflix, Domestika, Skillshare, Netflix, YouTube, I think we're covered. So, and Facebook. So,
let's see. Crystal says she has to run. She's got to go help Mama. Have a good day, Crystal.
But she's leaving you running, so she just can't be at the keyboard at the moment, I think.
And let's see. Alyssa says, disgusting hospital coffee in my cup. Aw, I'm working on a teddy bear, GrannySquare baby blanket.
Ah, that sounds amazing.
And let's see.
Just don't mind the jingle bells you hear is my ice blocks. I've got to have some ice here because I'm melting.
Yeah, Jennifer also had to go. Have a good day, Jennifer. Yeah, we should be wrapping up pretty soon. I don't think I have that many more comments to go through. And Mary saying that her middle child spent the first 6.5 months of his life at Boston Children's Hospital.
Ooh. Wow. 6.5 months is a long time. That's half a year. Wow.
And Sarah says, our cats love to chase each other. However, still working on the sleeping together part. Yeah, I think I would pass out from shock if these two would sleep together.
Yeah, that is a tall order. That is a tall order.
Okay, so I'm caught up with the chat. So is there anything you would like to say before we wrap things up, Ursula?
No, I'm just excited about your birthday bash coming up. And yes, I'm excited about your Thursday lives that you're going to be having on, what's that called? Restream. Yeah. So Restream. That sounds great. And yes, I'm glad that Monday is over for me because it's going for 9:15 p.m. by me. And yes, I am. Tuesdays is the day that I'm off. So I'm like, yay, it's a half a weekend for me. Half a weekend. Because then I sit and I catch up on everybody's videos, live streams, everything that I missed. I can sit, crochet, and catch up. Oh, I love that. So, and Wednesday I'm on Linda's live stream, and then Thursday I'm off again, off. And Friday is my live stream, and then it's a weekend. Oh, I can't. It's like living for Fridays. You can't just live for Fridays, eh? It's like wishing your life away. But Fridays is the best day.
And I want to thank you, Ursula, for coming live with me today.
Oh, thank you. No, it's my pleasure. I'm glad I could. I can't always, but if I can, I'll be there or be square. Shall I drop down while you say goodbye to your guests?
It's up to you. You can either stay up or you can drop down.
I'll be in the chat. So then you can say goodbye to your lovely 18 people in the house still. I'll be in the chat, guys.
Okay. And I also want to thank everyone for watching today and for joining me while I've been live, and those that will be watching on replay. And if you do watch the replay, please leave a comment to let us know. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up, and please share my videos on your social media platforms. And I hope everyone has a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light, and bye.